We have a disqualification in the hobby stock division.
Wow.
Race winner, Jeremy Crimmins. I did that earlier. Jeremy Crimmins DQ'd. We'll get into that later as we get ready to go racing for the B Mods. Down turn number one, everybody straighten it out. Here we go, the running order right now. The 94 car out front, JT Carroll shows not JT Carroll, excuse me, Logan Smith with JT Carroll following behind down the bottom of turn 1 and 2. Henning down there as well as the 211 of Eaton. Things getting tight there, and around the outside, the 54 of Kidwell battling Henning.
Kidwell up top, Henning on the bottom, side by side for third and fourth, side by side for fifth and sixth as well. We watch that battle on screen between Kidwell and Henning as they rotate back into turns 1 and 2. Behind him, 3, now nearly 4 wide for a moment through turns 1 and 2. At the exit of the 211 of Tim Eaton rides in fifth.
Yeah, Eaton's had a good buggy, and so has Henning as he goes down to the inside. Kidwell and Henning, great battle for that third position. Henning had it at the line, but Kidwell coming back hard as the yellow flag comes out. Caution lights are out. Field is set. Logan Smith, the race leader, brings us to the green flag. Doubled up behind him, JT Carroll, Kyle Henning down the front stretch through the Pitts Realty starting zone and down into turn number 1. Look at that. They're all the way down on the bottom. They're all the way up top.
Great racing surface here tonight at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Out front, Logan Smith in the 11L leads the 1 of Henning, the 54 of Kidwell. Off of turn number 4, the 94C of JT Carroll there as well. 4 laps in, 16 laps to go. 4 cars fighting for second off of turn 2.
What a race. All week long we've had these great battles, and it's not changing tonight. Henning has it. Kidwell wants it. Now you got Eaton coming down the bottom, the 211, gripping up on that. You see that little black streak where he was running his left rear, but not enough bite that time. Logan Smith out front in this one, as there's a good battle if you're watching at home. Dan Hovden in the 18 car.
Rides in 7th. He's battling with J.C. Morton. And Hovden actually back to 8th as Cadwallader got by as well. Wallader was right there just out of the frame as Morton drove up in front of the 69. Now we got a battle for third up in front of them. Kidwell trying to come back to the inside of the 1 of Henning.
Watch this one right now down into turn number 1. Your race leader is challenged by the 94C. Henning going around the outside of the 54, but keep your eyes up front. JT Carroll works the inside down there. He has had a go at the last 2-3 corners. He's going to try his luck again as they go down into turn number 1. Logan Smith doing everything he can to protect the bottom, and he's going to pull out to a couple car lengths. They work into turn number 3. Action all over the place. Now look at that battle for second place again.
2 cars fighting for the lead. 3 cars about a half a lap ago were 3 wide for the second spot. J.C. Morton rolling on the bottom of the racetrack. Tyler Kidwell up top. They've both left Kyle Henning behind him in 5th. Kidwell rides in 3rd right now. He's going to drop it to the bottom of the speedway. Tries to run the same line that Morton's running, but Morton turns a lot better than Kidwell. He'll get off to corner number 4 better. Up in front of him, Logan Smith once again feeling all kinds of pressure from the 94C of JT Carroll.
Feeling pressure. He got a little bump and grind there as well as the 94 machine worked off the bottom of turn number 4. He's going to have to gather himself back up. Meanwhile, Morton in that bloodline going to slide in front of the 54 off of turn number 4. Now right across the nose to the top side of 1. They're both going to stay up there and rip the lip down the back chute.
Yep, steals the line that Morton was running. And man, don't look now, but here comes the 18 of J.C. Morton. Morton, a multi-time track champion here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. He knows how to get around this 3/8-mile oval, and right now he's got that bloodline number 18. Fast, high, wide, and handsome on this racetrack. Moving to the front. Morton battling for second with J.T. Carroll.
Here comes Morton. It's time, he says. It's go time, and the 18C has found what he likes. That car is working good up top. He goes around the 94C. Can he make it a 2-for-1 in 1 lap? Here he goes, going to give it the old college try as J.C. Morton pins it to the cush. But Logan Smith hangs on to it, and actually J.T. Carroll back by him at the line.
So J.C. Morton fighting for second, now fighting for the lead. Off of turn 2, side by side with Logan Smith. Morton will dive hard to the bottom of turns 3 and 4, slides out through the middle part of the racetrack. Logan can't hold the bottom. He gets a honk of the horn from Carroll, and your leader, it's J.C. Morton in car 18.
You could just see that get set up. Morton loved the top side of 1 and 2, but it wasn't working real good for him in 3 and 4, so now he goes to the bottom, and that's what got him the race lead, is when he went past the 11 of Smith. And JT Carroll problems on the 94C at the top side of turn number 4, your 3rd place runner or 4th place runner off the pace down the front chute.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe he's got a right front flat tires. He made contact with the 11L of Logan Smith a couple of laps ago.
He's bringing the caution out atop of turn number 4.
Stop at the top of turn 4.
Hold on, Diggity
out.
Dave Kennedy. Hold on.
Doctor.
Oh, J.C. Morton back on the gas, and we're back underway. 17 down of 20. And Morton, that CPD Bloodline chassis, car number 18, is wasting no time on trying to get an advantage out in front of the 11 of Logan Smith. Here comes Kidwell in the 54 into that 2nd position. Also keep your eyes. Tim Eaton on the move.
Oh
no,
Doctor.
Nutter.
A couple of cars got sideways and started getting all out of shape. The 23 of Nutter, unfortunately, nowhere to go once again.
Harley Dice 2nd in points, Dan Hovden 3rd. Shadron Turner already locked into the show, so he's just getting to sit back, relax, and have himself a couple nights of drinking beer and watching some racing.
Green lights are back out. 2 laps to go. Can J.C. Morton hang on, or does Tyler Kidwell or Logan Smith have some late race magic they can pull out of the bag? Logan Smith now going to take over the 2nd spot. And Kidwell going to have to go back to the top. He wanted to go to the bottom of 3 and 4 like he did last time. Couldn't get there, though, as Logan Smith was occupying that part of the racetrack. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go.
J.C. Morton doing what J.C. Morton does. That's winning races. Old TP, he's racing down south, but he's going to be happy that that 18 car is coming off the bottom of turn number 4 and staring at those checkered flags as J.C. Morton picks up the win.
Great race to the line for 2nd. Logan Smith by 0.02 of a second beats Tyler Kidwell to the line. Dan Hovden 4th. Tim Eaton rounds out the top 5. And you know, one thing we didn't mention about the 18 of Morton, he was already locked into the program earlier this week via, I believe, a 3rd place finish.
Yep.
Said, I'm going to throw it out. I want to try it again. And now locks himself into a much better starting spot tomorrow night.
Well, if you got the car and you got the confidence, why not? Tyler Wolf did the same thing, and he had to throw him over his shoulder and put on a show in his heat race to get